IG's lineup? They have a draft. Guys, 1 minute in, you already don't know what to say, huh? Top lane. Got him.
Nice kill. Okay.
That's bottom lane LC. Just all of a sudden, oh, top lane the Oracle in some trouble.
Somnus trying to go for it. Diving underneath the tower. He really wants this kill on the Oracle. No! He's not going to have it. You kill someone, what hero they get, and what rotations they could possibly make. Like this Kunkka, who already showed up once to bottom lane, is going to be able to get another kill at bottom, bringing down Chalice's Underlord. So one of his favorite heroes is now gone. Turn around, Ogre. Looks like they're going to try and kill the Weaver. Level 3 Shikuchi is going to be able to come back up, and they didn't bring any vision. So this Weaver invisibility is invincibility for now. He's going to pop the Fairy Fire, baiting out a little bit longer. Kaka's able to get the kill.
Bottom lane, now there's a Visage. I mean, this is a straight-up Wings lineup. Visage Spearbreaker, let's go.
And it looks like they're going to try and run down the Enigma. These Visage nukes doing so much damage. And it looks like Enigma is going to be saved by the Shallow Grave. He turns around, hoping to be able to get the kill on the Spirit Breaker, who's surrounded right now. Charge up in a second, though, and he should manage to get away. Goes through the Dazzle and backs away into the trees. The Poison Touch should tick him out. He has one last stick charge, but it's not quite enough. And it looks like the Dazzle may be run down as well. They actually don't have Torrent anymore. And here comes the Necrophos as well. He's only level 5, but with the kiting around of the Kunkka not having any abilities up. Now has the Torrent, but it's too late for that.
Tower is under attack.
Yeah, just anything that gives you stats at this point. I like Hannah Midas because experience is always good, but Puck, he's going to jump forward onto the Necrophos. They do manage to blow him up. No Reaper Scythe opportunity. The Troll is going to be brought down by the Magnus at the same time. Dazzle, Shallow Grave, once again bailing him out. He is yet to go down. Oh, fly.
If only he was able to jungle, he would have recovered. Oh, the RP, the fear, the
terrorized with the RP. What a combo. Puck might be able to jump away, but no, both of them stunned up for too long.
You get these kills, IG, they've got confidence, and they walk into 3 of the strongest level 6 ults in the game. Like, you just can't expect that.
Wind Ranger, it looks like he may go down underneath the tower here. Lots of TP rotations, though. The Moonlight Shadow is not enough to save him, but maybe they can get the counter kill as Dark Willow completely out of mana underneath the tower. It looks like they're going to go for the Phoenix too. The Starstorm, that's enough to be able to bring down Somnus, and it looks like Ollie should be able to... So FY, oh man, this Weaver's just a killer. He's going to pick up the IO. You actually need some levels to work with. Weaver versus Nyx Assassin, though. They have the counter to the Weaver potentially, but oh, the Golem drop into the Impale. They're throwing everything they have to be able to bring down Emo's Weaver.
Oh yeah,
and
that's one we probably
as a result, Lifestealer is gonna regen up the full. Oh my God, he's gonna pop out and go for the kill. Look at this man. He don't give a shit. He's going straight for the Warlock. Looks like Warlock is gonna be bailed out though by the Heavenly Grace. Speaking of which, Omni Knight, I haven't seen that hero in a while. RP locked down the Lifestealer and JT's dead. His Void Spirit and Ember Spirit duo though, super mobile, might be able to get away. Nyx Assassin pulled into the nuke from Fly. Nicely played. IG still battling it out against these 4 heroes. They're gonna try and get the SF ultimate. The fear sends them all back. But Omni Knight with that Heavenly Grace was able to take it off real quickly and continues to focus down the SF and then the Void Spirit trying to simulate away, but he doesn't get away to the side. Fortunately, he's still at an Astral Step, but not...
around.
Oh, for sure. Dude, the Warlock, he's going to jump in. He could drop the Golem right inside the pit. This is going to be sick, but he doesn't do it. Wait, what? Is Chaotic offering not up? Hello?
It's up!
I feel like this is a great team fight. Well, the Upheaval is slowing down everybody. He's finally going to drop it, be able to kill the Furion. Chains it up. The Void Spirit is managing to bring down the Omni Knight. Who cares about that hero anyway?
Yeah, for sure. But again, no draft, so... Hang on.
Once again, invincibility is invincibility with these boys because nobody's going to buy detection when you don't know if you're going to be faced up against an Invis hero until maybe it's too late. Now they're going to be able to find maybe even more, but an RP opportunity? No, denied by the Burrow Strike. Chain stunned up with a snowball. RP still going down, but the Magnus, he's so low. He survived for so long, but finally he does go down. I think he was the oldest living hero in this game.
Yeah, I think so too. And I mean, IG, they got the rerolls they needed. You're fighting against massive team fight all of a sudden, and they've just got a bunch of cheap stuns now constantly hunting heroes. Bounty, oh god, Bounty Hunter. Now that's an ARDM hero.
That's a good way to get some early golds. Looks like our Sand King trying to go for that kill onto the Faceless Void is just going to be kited around. Does finally have the Burrow Strike, which would kill this Faceless Void, but he's never going to get in range. Tries to go for a blind stun.
Like, you've got Chrono up in a sec, Golem ready, Bounty Hunter for some tracks, and now the Shaker. They're going to get the Warlock, but... Oh!
He drops the Golem before he dies, though, and does manage to get off the bombs as well with the Faceless Void coming in with the time dilation. Looks like the Lycan's just going to die to the Earthshaker. He didn't anticipate the chain stuns.
What a bad luck.
And now the Chronosphere. A pretty free Lycan game turns into a terrible Lycan game, which...
And then all of a sudden, he's dunked on.
JT. Shadow Demon, not his hero. Oh god, Gyrocopter, what are you doing? TPing into this one. This is a mess of a team fight. They're just racking up the track kills at this point in time. If they can finish him off and then maybe get Ollie as well. Ollie stayed alive for a while and has another round of Eclipse, but no allies to fight with.
Broodmother morphling the roles. A Wyvern as well, though. This could help turn team fights around as IG approach.
Oh god, Ollie pops the Eclipse, but he just dies right away. They do have the Rupture onto the Broodmother, but thanks to lifesteal, she's able to nom onto Old 11.
However, you gotta keep in mind, 13-21, only 13 rerolls left for this Radiant side of IG. The ult's coming out.
Yeah, and now the Primal Split. Chain Frost still bouncing around, but the Primal Split is going to help soak it all up. Oh, nice. Winner's Curse. Is he actually going to go down, though? That last nuke isn't going to be enough. And they should just quickly bring down the Lich. Say quickly, he's actually rather tanky thanks to this chainmail he's got. A Doom placed on the Earthshaker right as he was about to get his Echo Slam back up. He's going to be run down as though Morphling turns into a Viper, breaking the Brewmaster, and now being able to turn back into the Morphling to run over that Viper, throwing the damage at FY. FY, he's only died once in this show match, but it looks like it's going to be a second time.
You don't have time to develop a rhythm with any hero.
Oh, the Necronomicon, it spots out the Bounty Hunter. Now the Stampede goes out. Nice spear. They do have the Pango to try and roll things around, knocking a bunch of heroes around with the Earth Spear rolling in as well. What a combination this could be with the Sven stun on top of all of that. The Winter's Curse counter, though. He barely gets it off, and that poor old Animage is dead. Now a spear up on the Earth Spirit is going to kill him as well. The Arc Warden playing on the side. The Sven cleaving does manage to kill the Centaur. Turns onto the Morphling as well, but the Morphling, well, he's burned out of mana. This Pango, though, looks like most of LGD is out of damage at this point, and it's just going to be an IG cleanup as Pango is very likely to... Dude, the Necronomicons, though, and the creeps are still going ham. They killed Emo, and now they're chasing down the Morphling as well. I thought the Pango was dead for sure. Going to be kind of round. Boots are traveling in. The hook shot away over to the side. Looks like they see the Undying. Is he going to be able to get off the Tombstone before he goes down? He gets it up on the high ground, and this will slow everybody down. This is looking really nasty. Ollie, he's going to be stuck. He's certainly dead. And it looks like the Will-O-Wisp is going to be able to turn things back around, though. The Shadow Shaman caught inside of that. FY is going to be able to get away. The Rolling Thunder in pursuit of FY is done. It's nice bouncing around, though, between the Coddle and the Veno. They're both going to die. These zombies, man.
They need to make some moves.
Point in time, you have kind of ended the game if you kill 3 heroes, right? Because then you're just playing 4 versus 5. 80 kills. Klink's ultimate going out. The Pango roll in. Oh, this is going to be devastating. Ollie does manage to get off his ultimate, but the Terror Blade, he's dead, and Ollie's going to be chased down as well. And it's looking like that's just going to be the game. What a team fight from LGD. They lost a bit in the laning phase, but they strike back hard with all their team fight, and now it's just going to be a Slark, a DK, and a Snapfire. All right, last-ditch effort here. The Snapfire ultimate with the Dragon Tail. Nice Nightmare, dodging a little bit of damage there, and it looks like nobody is really going to fall to that combination from Snapfire, and here comes FY. BKB out, ready to run some heroes down for a player that has been a support for as long as I can remember. He is looking like a beastly carry, and that is just it. It's going to be all up to the Dragon Knight. What is that, Fly? No, they're just calling it.
I'm not so sure, though.
They've got both the SF and Gyrocopter that are like super strong carries.
Yep. I don't know, like the Undying with level 1 Shadow Rays to go, like it just, I don't know. We'll see what happens. What's
All right,
happening
well, apparently
top?
they're just gonna battle. I don't know, but the SF just manned up, and the Ursa and Undying killed them because you know they're tanky.
Yes. Top
That's
lane.
confusing. I'm hearing Rocket Barrage. Yeah. Top lane, Ollie is going to go down. The decays weren't enough to keep him alive.
Middle tower is under
They're gonna run away.
Great Fire Blast. Ollie still has the stun to be able to lay out, and that'll be enough to kill X Nova. Emo, he's trying to help him out, but they tombstone zombies. They're just slowing them all down way too much. They're both going to get cleaned up. Maybe gets the double kill.
I will say though, SF with Overpower and Lil Shredder is going to be able to destroy this tombstone as this game continues. Bottom lane, Gyro dead. What is happening?
So he's probably going to jump Ollie here unless the Fisher stops him. Jumps over the Fisher to be able to get him. Echo Slam to finish him off. Grimstroke survives, though, thanks in part to the decay he laid out, bumping up his HP a little bit more, but Earthshock has such a low cooldown. Now the SF is going to be run down as well. Yeah, Tombstone plus Poison Touch.
Yeah.
Another Earthshock jump, and the Nyx Assassin runs him down as well. The Scatter Blast goes out from the Rubik, but he's too low level to do anything here.
Oh my god.
Big swell stun. Okay, only hits the Undying here, but nice double decay hit from Ollie. And it looks like the Nyx Assassin not going to be able to get that kill.
Too many spells. And you're just going to end up getting kited until you're dead. Feels like it's really just this Nyx Assassin that can make things happen. And up top, he's in a little bit of trouble here.
Dude, this Gyrocopter.
Oh my
He's got all the damage, and his tankiness is out of control.
bottom tower is under attack.
That's the thing, right? The Gyrocopter, his only weakness, because his right-click build is insane, is that he's squishy, but turning into the Flesh Golem gives him so much HP. Fortunately, he finally went down, but he 1v2'd that team fight, and it was only until Somnus showed up. Somnus is going to come back in. He's got another Wraith Fire Blast with the roll-in of the Wraith King. The Supernova goes out. They're slowed down by the Fire Spirits, but everyone's going to target it, and SF with a little Shredder. His biggest problem is choosing which of these great farming abilities he's going to level up.
Yeah.
The Cookie going out. Ursa gets close range with the Rocket Barrage, and they're going to run down this Dazzle. The Spike Carapace, though, one level of it does some work. The Fear pushback as well. SF starts pumping out some damage onto the Ursa, but he's going to be chased down here. They still have the Echo Slam for the Nyx Assassin, so with this Earthshock Echo Slam combo, they should have him pretty easily killed. And Explosion of the Requiem of the Souls is not quite enough. It looks like the Nyx Assassin will live thanks to the bottle charges. Oh god, watch this Wraith King. Icarus dives away. That Gyrocopter is a menace right now, and I think FY got himself into a situation. Yeah, he's still ranged.
You don't have
Flesh
to go
Golem does not affect your range in any way.
Good lord.
He's still a Gyrocopter at the end of the day.
And he didn't get the egg off! He thought he was going to have time to egg and just got smacked.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Okay, well, I mean, they're trying to go for this Ursa. I'm not sure if this is a good idea. They still have the Echo Slam, though. There goes. The Echo Slam is out. He quickly finishes off that Rubik, man. That Earthshock Aftershock combo is pretty deadly. I feel like at this point in time, they just kind of have to tank up. Reincarnation. Undying comes back, lays out the Tombstone. They get off the Wraith Fire Blast. This Ursa is going to go down, though. This Tombstone is going to put out a lot of work. That's why they're going to try and focus it down. And the Undying, man, holy god.
3 different Stroke of Fates in that engagement. Ollie has more and more stuns. Here comes the Scatterblast. He's just, it's like choose a disable. He's got one ready. And with the Gyrocopter's right click, I just don't know what you're supposed to do with PSG.LGD. They're just going to keep running around the map and killing you. FY is not a hero. Undying is not really a hero. Tombstone into Flat Cannon Shredder.
That's a very fast Roshan. Here comes the Nyx Assassin. Or, excuse me, the Rubik with the Vendetta from Nyx Assassin. He gets in range to get a Wraith Fire Blast up onto the Gyrocopter. He already got off his Golem, though. They're going to try and focus him down as quick as possible. The Tombstone's in a great position, too. Dazzle trying to get away. Nyx Assassin going to run him down. Should be able to get on top of him with the Cookie. Has another Earthshock to be able to get the kill. Gyrocopter still a problem, though, and he still has the Aegis, so they can't really focus him down. Nyx Assassin just going for everybody else at this point in time. Nice Echo Slam, but unfortunately still going to be kited around.
And he's healing off of the creeps. This is not fair.
Okay.
I also
Helmet
do not know
Dominator.
about this Wraith King.
Dude, I beat the Wraith King.
Oh my god.
Both of our bottom lane is pretty being run down. Emo. He's going to try and get off the Requiem of Souls, but there's too many stuns here for him to get him off. They've got another Earth Shot coming up anyway, but they are going to be comboed on here. Nice Fisher. Beautiful placement. The follow-up Impale is set up there as well, and the Gyrocopter stats racking up that damage. The Enrage is going to get him out of that stun pretty quickly. They're going to try and focus down the egg last second. They do manage to get it. The Gyrocopter's low, but he still has that Aegis second life. They need to be able to finish off the Tombstone. That's what flies up to right now, trying to kill it for the Gyrocopter to win this fight. It's still up, though, and that is going to slow him down quite enough. The Gyrocopter tries to get that last shot for the Black Cannon onto the Zombie to bounce onto the Ursa. He just needs one more hit, maybe two. All right, the Undying's going to give up his life with the Reincarnation to slow him down, but Gyrocopter still plenty of strong, and here comes the SF. He's back, and JT somehow got the one shot he needed to be able to kill, maybe. Now looking to be able to run down. Okay, this is pretty good. They've got the Mortimer's Kisses. Unfortunately, it's just not doing that much damage. SF with the Hood of Defiance taking off a lot of that magic damage is probably going to be run down, though, by the Wraith King.
Oh, they're going to find somebody here, though. Ollie's in with the 3 disables. Oh my goodness.
Bottom tower is under attack.
I mean,
80 stuns with this Gyrocopter,
they have
man.
so many stuns. They really have so many. Both the Rubik and the Grimstroke have multiple disables. They've got Roster Wars now to go push for objective. You got a little bit of breathing room there as PSG.LGD, but it's not nearly enough. They're getting ran at.
Look at this Rubik scouting it all out. Okay, did you see that? He telekinesis and he was still vendetta, so I'm not sure how that works exactly, but
I mean, this is... JT's just gonna kill everybody, Cap.
Radiant
yeah.
structures are fortified.
As long as he's got a team around him, I don't know how LGD possibly stops him. The Wraith Cup fight. Oh, he couldn't get off the Supernova. There were too many stuns. What an Echo Slam. God bless him, but Chalice is trying to carry this game right now. They're going to buy back. Gyrocopter's in pretty deep right now. The Supernova is going to go off on the side. Gyrocopter runs away from it, but
no.
SF. Emo goes straight for it. He's got the little shredder. He's got the overpower. He can one-shot the egg all game long. Ollie trying to juke the Mortimer's Kisses, but he will be found eventually. Ursa is on his way. Wraithfire Blast into Rocket Barrage. He's going to be feared up, though. The Gyrocopter starts building up the damage. He's got his Mask of Madness. He's not healing too much. And the Sunray, it's a problem. I don't think you get the extra abilities of Sunray, by the way.
Yeah, it's not looking good,
You
Cap.
can't see Serpent. No.
Dire's middle tower.
There goes that Supernova. The Gyrocopter. Oh, my God. That SF.
Is under attack.
He swings so fast. The Tombstone, the Supernova. Dude, the Emo built his entire game around countering those two abilities. Gyrocopter still trying to finish this off. The Wraithfire Blast is going to go down. They still have a Shadow Grave to throw out as well as the Enrage. They just need a little bit more damage, but damn it, all the lifesteal is too much. They've got too many stuns. Oh, a jump in with the cookie. He has the Echo Slam, but he couldn't get it off. He's just going all the typical Dazzle items with the bad juju. He's going to have tons of team fight. They're going to back away. The Inkswell is going to get him out of the range of the Supernova. That is pretty the problem. When your Supernova is being threatened all the time, roll in, okay. A little bit of damage done with that Icarus dive. Throw out the Shallow Grave immediately on the Nyx Assassin. He does manage to get the Echo Slam. That does a ton of damage.
Is under attack.
JT's just in. Oh, God. Oh, my.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And they're slowed from the flesh column, Cap. Oh,
Yeah.
it's not fair.
They can't get away. A
I think that just might
50%
be it, yeah.
slow. GG, well played.
This is actually going to increase his power level by at least 50%. The mines don't do increased damage.
Mid apparently is just going to be cutting creep waves, or I'm not sure if what is he actually doing, because he's playing support. Well, either way, he's going to be dying here as he gets a bunch of spins off.
Indeed, bottom
pretty
lane,
confused,
it's
yeah.
Chen Void Spirit
Oh,
against
top lane. Top lane. They're going to get the kill. The Techies blow up. The battery assaults. Oh, the Brewmaster's trying to get away with that extra burst of movement speed, but it's not enough. The Clockwork gets him.
And the Courier! No!
Oh, he gets the call, but it still dies. Emo, he manages to finish it up, and against a bunch of melee heroes, Static Remnant is really strong. He's going to try and charge away.
Just so difficult. This is their strat. It's just go Divide. All in aggression.
Is under attack.
Let's see if it works out for him. Cotton, his roll in is going to be able to hit. Nice Techie's silence hits the two of them, and that'll be enough to kill Kaka. And it looks like maybe he could actually get an additional kill on Storm Spirit to FY.
Dire's top
He didn't
tower
feel comfortable with it, especially as the Void Spirit starts TPing in. Wasn't able to actually catch the Clockwork here. Old 11 is going to be eventually going down. Charging through Chalice, he surged up, Ion Shell, he's going to bump into everybody here. He immediately goes for the Brewmaster, who's still level 5. Looks like, meanwhile, FY tries to get the call controlling of the Void Spirit, but he is able to skip past it. Nice silent, though. What a hit from X-Nova. Is that going to be enough to win the fight? It looks like it will. Storm Spirit's dead, and LGD swarm over IG. They're going to be able to get a total team wipe.
What?
Pull back in.
Bottom.
Oh, the roll in doesn't quite land there, but still manages to get the kick, and I think Void Spirit should have no problem here. Tried to get the hook shot over to the neutral creeps. Does manage to hit the Void Spirit and does a decent amount of damage, but he's still an illusion rune, so he could tank up the battery assault pretty easily. Aether Remnant doesn't actually catch him, nor does the rolling boulder. And FY, he's running in. Not enough to save Old 11, though. Couldn't get there in time.
Mid-lane, though.
Charge up in the mid lane. There goes that Surge Ion Shell. Brewmaster no longer having that primal split, but here comes the Storm Spirit. Charges through him here. Okay, that's pretty good. They try and get off the ultimate, though, of the Sphere Breaker, and Chalice is unable to get it off. The 5-man of IG proves to be too potent. FY turns around and manages to get a call. Man fighting 1v5 with a creep wave and might just get a kill before he goes down.
But you spread creep and acquire map control on your extra base in that top side.
Oh, here comes the Techies. Oh, he missed the Void Spirit. Only managing to silence and hit the Brewmaster, and now he's going to fall. The Void Spirit manages to easily run him down. No longer have the Astral Spirit. Spirit Breaker charging through everybody here with the Ion Shell plus the Surged Up, doing so much damage. They go straight to the back line, dealing with Ollie. They're going to knock back the Earth Spirit. Storm Spirit's going to be pulled back in by this Chen, and it looks like he's going to be enough to be able to kill Old 11. There's too many heroes here from LGD. LGD, they came back. They just charged back in. Now he's out of mana. Void Spirit's going to come in. Aether Remnant trying to protect this Storm Spirit, but they're still chasing after him. Nice Dissimulate, and combined with the Resonant Pulse, it kills the Axe. Storm Spirit trying to juke around. They spot him with the Spirit Breaker, but he doesn't have the charge just. He needs one more second, but it's a bit too late for that. He's going to charge down to the bottom lane while Darkseer is going to be run over.
Silence will be necessary. The charge mid.
Dude, they just don't care. Chalice keeps on charging people. The net, though, is going to hold him in underneath this tower for so long. Does manage to get off the Nether Strike, but a nice cogs with the combination from FY. Now the remote mines are going off as well, but it's not quite enough damage. They get off the primal split, and now this fight is looking like a disaster for LGD. Too much team fight power. They're going to come back in with the Techies, but he's out of mana. No more spells to be thrown, and they're going to drop down Somnus. He does manage to get off the Surge over to the side, but the Earth Panda throws out a boulder. That is enough. Charged up, called. Easy pickup there, JT. He's just, you know, LGD just keeps on running at him, and somehow it still surprises IG every time. They're like, this time, surely they're not going to dive the tower. No, they will. They'll keep diving over and over again, as many times as it takes. Old 11, he's going to need a big cogs here to be able to stop this Storm Spirit. Now call from FY, brings down Emo. What a sick play. Buyback immediately from the Storm Spirit, and LGD, are they going to try and back away? No, they're going to fight inside the cogs, apparently. Look at this Techies. He's getting off so much damage thanks to remote mines. Now he has a stasis trap out. That's going to catch the Storm Spirit, but they don't have any damage, and Brewmaster will survive. He goes for the suicide, but he can't hit him.
I believe you now.
He showed me the light, man, and I started playing Techies, and I was like, oh, hey, this hero's straight up overpowered. All right, Storm Spirit's out of mana. He's going to be run down by the Spirit Breaker.
Oh, my God.
Chalice is going to die for it, but I'm going to say he thinks that's worth, especially with the dieback of the Storm Spirit, by the way. So he's out for a minute. Somnus, though, is going to be caught by the Storm Panda. Going to have his Surge dispelled. Always place your minds around trees. That is the play.
Oh, hang on. Initiation onto the clockwork. A lot of trouble. Looks like he's going to be taken out, and yes.
All right, that means it's up to me now.
Here they go.
He charges through everybody. Nice techie suicide as well. The nice silence comes in, but the Storm Spirit is going to be able to grab several heroes. They pull them all back in with a vacuum pull combination from FY. What a call, but no damage. It looks good, but everyone's so healthy on...
Oh, it is. Got it. Charge coming forwards. Initiation on the opens to the vacuum wall. It's actually going to miss. Will it be enough damage? The question, the play mail's up, the split goes off. A huge Techie's play. He gets a 4-man silence. The double duck now from FY as well. They're going to continue to chase onto the Chen. Illusion Army up and running. Battle Hunger, that'll almost certainly be a dead Chen. Will they find the Storm Spirit? By that, I mean the Panda will actually finish off the Techies. Maybe he's getting the mines down. He's going to respawn. Oh! I don't know if they're going to be able to find the brew. Oh, yes, they will. The charge out. Blade mail popped. He's juking the minefield.
It's like, they're winning these fights, and I'm like, this is sick. But if they actually need to, like, win so many fights to be able to win the game. The Spirit Breaker, he's going to be picked off. The Void Spirit, easily able to get away. Hook shot. Oh, dear. What were you doing, old 11? You got to pay attention to those creeps. As Techie Suicide comes in, does manage to hit the Earth Splayer, but the Chen is keeping everybody alive. The Storm Spirit's going to be able to bounce it back. Nice cogs push under the Storm Spirit, but he's still got some mana to work with. The Earth Spirit surviving through all of that. Now looks for the Techie's kill as the Clockwork's chased down inside the river. Nice charge in for the Spirit Breaker. Nailing through Ollie and hitting somebody else, but it looks like it's X-Nova finally going down to the Earth Spirit. He juked for a while, but now the pullback, the vacuum combination with the wall isn't enough to stop IG. They can ignore those illusions and just focus on killing heroes. Plenty of bombs going off with the remote mines for the Void Spirit. They've got the Orchid onto the Clockwork, by the way. So if you can catch this Void Spirit, which they do, they're going to follow up with a hook shot, and they do manage to get the Orchid on him, but the Eul Scepters it off. The follow-up silence from the Techies misses entirely. He did not plan for that Eul Scepter whatsoever. A third charge out from the Spirit Breaker, but Void Spirit is very, very healthy. And now, that is pretty much LGD being broken into team fight. A jump into the Ether Remnant. Oh no, FY. He was looking for that big turnaround call like he's provided so many times for LGD, but in the end, he will find himself completely useless in the fights, just like everybody else.
HOD on somebody? Is that, who's got one of those? No, they just, it's just Chen creeps. I'm silly.
Yeah. Okay, charge through on 3, but what do you do? As a solo Spirit Breaker, I'm not so sure. Apparently the answer is die. A buyback from the Techies. They're going to go straight for this Dark Series. He completes his TP, and he does have Hood and Mech, so he's tanky, no doubt. There's Earth Spirit, Vacuum to stop his TP out into the Stasis Trap, so they do get a kill for this. I don't think they realize this, but Storm Spirit is now here. Full health, full mana, going straight for the Techies. He wants to deal with X-Nova immediately. Does get Orchided. He has the Eul Scepter still. He's going to wait for the Techies silence and then pop the Euls. He's going to go back into a landmine, though. It is going to be found by the call from FY. He dies. Emo pays for his hubris and trying to go for the Techies like that. Guys, I discovered him. I found the bad guy, Spirit Breaker. He's going to be, okay, splitting up targets a little bit to vacuum back in. That'll make things a little bit easier. The double blade mail, the call out from FY. Unfortunately, the final split went down, and now they're getting agonized by the Void Spirit. The AoE silence makes it real tough to play out these fights. 2 dead, another roll in. Jump out from Storm Spirit, slows down Darkseer a little bit more. Surges up in 2 seconds if he can get it off. But unfortunately, the Storm Panda makes things pretty easy for them to time. Double Remnant into a 3rd Ether Remnant. FY almost killed Void Spirit at bottom lane. He actually did a pretty good job there, but now he makes a jump into the Roshan pit blind finds nobody there, and holy crap, this Brewmaster dishes out the damage. Jesus, that man's strong. The Earth Spirit still stuck in the cogs here, but he turns around for vengeance against this Clockwork, while the Storm Spirit zipping past everyone. Gotta be careful of those Techies mines, though. He can't jump into the high ground too greedily like that. Nice vacuum, but they don't have the silence. There it is. They throw out the silence, but the damage is just pitiful at this point in time. He even got up the stasis trap, but this pipe and the natural tankiness of their heroes, Techies just cannot have enough mines. Oh, the Brewmaster hurts, though. And that means the blade mails are super effective as Kyle continues his call out of every blade mail that's being used inside of the game. The Aether Remnant pulling back Clockwork. Storm Spirit, he's going to be able to pull him back one more time. The vacuum catches the 3, but no follow-up disables FY. He's busy dealing with Kaka. Another blade mail goes off, and Kyle is there to call it as the Storm Spirit tries to get focused down on. Does manage to get one last zip to kill old 11, but now in life 2. Will he survive? FY doesn't stick around for the call. They thought about it. Where's that blade mail? They don't have anymore. The silence out onto 2 with the charge through the 2. The blade mail goes off from the axe, and it's almost enough to kill the Storm Spirit, but he manages to zip on out of there, and he takes across the board.
Have they just pulled the comeback of the tournament?
The Bash Primal Split going off just before the call. Unfortunately, FY, if he'd gotten that call, maybe they could have killed the, God damn it, Kyle, stop saying blade man.
He's gonna go down.
It's fucking 4:30 in the morning. I'm casting a match that currently almost has 100 kills, and my co-caster keeps on yelling blade mail every 5 seconds. Storm Spirit jumps into some mines. Stasis grabbed up. There goes the vacuum with the charge in. Beautifully timed with the suicide. The Chenio going off. The dual scepter. Is Storm Spirit going to be able to zip away? No, he's been orking it up, and all the blade mails all at once. The Exodia goes out. What a kick from the Earth Spirit, though, and now it's LGD getting demolished by the AoE. Still, though, this Earth Spirit, he's going to be charged up. Spirit Breaker carry. Is this the new play? Is he going to be able to clean up everybody? This is all up to the Void Spirit at this point in time, but he says, see you later, Ollie. I'm out of here. I have the mobility to get out, and you, my friend, are just dead.
Keep going, keep going. You gotta chase, JT, this is very ballsy. He's got the gem.
Yeah, JT, he's just gonna go for it. JT. I mean, he's got the axe, AoE silence. Now he's been orchided up, but he still has his dual scepter to work with. And now the Storm Spirit and the Brewmaster, they're coming back in. A long zip in. Storm Spirit doesn't quite connect with the zip in. Doesn't do that big post of damage, but he is going to be able to kill the Clockwork pretty easily underneath that BKB. JT just keeps on running at him with 500 HP and stops the Spirit Breakers.
He has acquired it, as has the Clockwork. No, Clock does not have the gold. Oh my god, but they've got the range.
The silence! He hits a big nuke. Unfortunately, these heroes are so damn tanky. The double damage from FY, though, he's laying in some work right now on this Brewmaster. Oh, but Brewmaster turns right back around. The call goes out, but he doesn't spin enough. The Brewmaster, he just turned and managed to kill him. Long jump in to finish off the tankies. You can almost feel the hatred coming off of the emo as he's tired of that boy. He managed to get the vacuum 3-man stun with the 2 in the back being hit as well. The blade mail going off from the Spirit Breaker might just be enough to kill this Earth Spirit as the tick damage comes in, but all of his buddies are dead, sadly.
The style of you stand on that side, we'll stand on this side, and run at each other until somebody's dead.
There's a vacuum call, but the Storm Spirit zips away. Still, though, this blade mail is doing a lot of damage back to these heroes, but not quite enough to kill any of them with the culling blade. FY still working on the Earth Spirit, does manage to get that one at least. The Storm Spirit gets called up a secondary time now with a hook shot follow-up, and there is the Storm Spirit. He's dead.
They killed 3!
Mines going off. Ollie, he's stuck inside the trees. A 4th and maybe even a 5th. Call! The charge comes in, and that is a 5. Dude, they got to start setting up some mines and fast.
You got to be careful.
The roll in for the Earth Spirit. Oh, a split. He goes right through everybody. The call goes out. Meanwhile, the Clockwork actually goes in for the Chen. His Storm Spirit's going to try and help him out, but a go suicide from the Techies managed to latch onto the 2. The Earth Spirit, he's getting low enough. The call goes out. Chen trying to get the heal, but the Culling Blade manages to cut down the Earth Spirit. That's going to be 1 down, but still many to follow as FY no longer has his BKB and has no way out.
Will they get it in time? No.
He managed to get his Storm Spirit freely, jumps into them, and does manage to get the call, but the Spirit Breaker charge. He's dead. He does have a
Gotta get
BKB
out.
though on his second life. He's going to be cogs, pushed back immediately. They're going to try and charge him up again. He ran into his teeth, dropping it. Oh, he's gonna die. Oh, the gen up going off. Can they actually get up? The suicide comes in, but he gets off the BKB, and he's going to be fine. They were so close to perhaps killing this Storm Spirit, but now that he's on the loose, there's seemingly nothing that can stop him. Nice vacuum wall charge combination, but unfortunately the Storm Spirit is just zipping back and forth, dishing out the damage.
He'll try.
He just runs straight into them. Battle Hunger's up. Okay, now he's going to be tossed up in the storm into the Ether Remnant. He's going to be chain stunned. He doesn't have his BKB for another 5 seconds, and boy, does he die quickly.
See you later, nerds. See you later, nerds.
See you later, nerds. X-Nova. He knows what it's all about. And they're going to start founding, farming LGD. This is for beating us. What is it? 16-2 in series. This is for all of those times. 16 different times over the last 18 series that you've beat us. But in this show match, in this game right here, IG, they'll be the victors.
Radiant structures are
Oh, they want Darkseer. They're gonna get him. Oh, but the Blade Mail, gotta be careful. Ooh.
And they're going to kill the Spirit Breaker too? You know they are. You know they are. He tries to blink away. He's looking for a charge out of here. A ticket out. No luck. Ether Remnant pulls him back in. He does manage to kill two. Okay. Okay. That's 3 dead. They're going to buy back now. Can they actually hold this? No. DT. He finishes off. The repair kit was going in.